Hi, welcome to Fein Dining. I'm Jen.
And I'm Drew. Today we're going to try something new and let you know whether the dining is fine or should be left behind. So what's on the menu?
So today we have a cold brew coffee drink from Aldi. So it's kind of terrifying.
The best things are.
It's not just a regular cold brew.
What's different about this cold brew?
It is first of all, sparkling cold brew.
I'm seeing some pictures of some non-cold brew items on there.
All right. It's sparkling cold brew from Barissimo, which is one of the coffee brands of Aldi.
Yeah.
And it has, you're going to love this, cucumber, lime, ginger flavored.
Those don't sound like they go with coffee at all.
No.
That sounds kind of nightmarish.
It does. And we will admit, we were drawn to this particularly because of how horrifying it sounded.
Sometimes at fine dining, you gotta go for it. And this is a go for it kind of product. It's either gonna hit or it's gonna miss.
Right. It really, really is. So
we were pleasantly surprised by the energy drink, and that was one of those.
True. In fact, this was out at the same time as the energy drink. This also has a warning about high caffeine content. And it was about 50 cents more expensive than the energy drink, because the energy drink was just the 99 cents, remember?
Right.
This was $1.49.
Oh, yeah.
And for a little bit less.
Well, because how much would that be at Starbucks?
Right, exactly. So because the cold brew costs more than the energy soft drink.
Yes.
I'm going to open it and pour it.
Okay.
And we're going to give it the taste test.
We busted out the fancy glassware once again when we have the fancy beverages.
I couldn't help. I had to give that a sniff because it was just so weird. Yeah. It has a weird smell too. Okay. I'm going to pour a little bit in. Oh, it's real light. Interesting. It's getting interestinger and interestinger.
That's one word for it.
It's like the color of root beer, sort of.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to taste as good as root beer, but that's what the color is like.
Cucumber, ginger, and lime. It sounds like they had nothing and they went on a dartboard and said, what should we put in this cold brew?
Yeah.
Ginger. Cucumber. Lime, chuck it all in there.
Like there are those cooking shows where they give you like these weirdo things that you have to make something out of.
Right, you have to make something delicious out of these horrific combinations.
Right, so maybe that's what this is.
This looks like it would be Nick Cage's morning beverage in Leaving Las Vegas.
Okay, we're going to do our taste test and give it a rating. And then I'm going to tell you a funny story about picking these up at Aldi. I just don't even know.
I've never smelled anything like that.
No, I don't even know what that smells like. It smells kind of grassy or something.
Yeah, there's some earthiness going on there that I don't know if you want in your cold brew.
Okay, ready?
Let's do this.
Cheers.
I'm not a fan of that at all. That tastes like the words on the can.
Why would anyone drink this?
No, I don't see what the coffee is delicious, cold brew is delicious. Those ingredients don't go well with it.
Okay, so now I'm going to tell you the story about Aldi.
Okay. It's kind of like if a kid's like, hey, I made you a drink. And you're like, oh, wow, let's have it. And they're like, I put the cucumber and blah, blah in there. And you have to smile and be like, oh, thank you so much. This is delicious. We don't have children. This sucks.
It really does. It really does.
Okay.
You know how, just as a side note, you know how when you're in little elementary school and you're in art class and you think that the colors will be better if you just mix all of them together, but really all you get is a big pile of gray?
Yeah. Or brownish.
When you mix all the colors together, this is what happens.
It doesn't make a super rainbow. It makes horrific sludge.
Okay, so...
Okay, anecdote.
Okay, so yes, when Drew and I were at Aldi buying this drink, well, we didn't go there specifically for it. We just ran across it or whatever, and we had other things.
We lived there basically.
Yeah, we had other things that we were buying, but when the cashier checked this one, he stopped and he said, "Just to warn you, this is not sweet." And I started laughing and I said, I thought you were going to say, just to warn you, this is not good. And he said, well, it's not good either. But, it's not sweet. And then he went through a story about how he drank it anyway because he was needing the caffeine boost or something. And I said, well, the only reason we got it is because it sounded so horrifying.
Yes.
And he said, kudos to you. Well, kudos to you then. And he said kudos to you, I think 2 or 3 times before we left the store.
Yeah, because he was probably thinking to himself, they are not going to be happy at the end of this.
No.
I can't wait to see their faces when they return and say, oh my God, why didn't you warn us?
Yes.
Kudos. You should have said no.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to say that when I took the sip of mine, I did get a cucumber taste.
Yeah. I just didn't want a cucumber.
No. There is a cucumber. I think that's that grassy, kind of like, I don't really taste the ginger though. Well, I don't know. It's something.
No, I get the cucumber. I get the lime. There's lime in there, right?
Yeah.
It's got
lime
that going on. It doesn't go.
No, it's really not good, you guys.
We spent $1.50 of our hard-earned money, and all we got was horrific sludge tears.
Yeah. Sometimes when you have a feeling about something, you're just right.
Sometimes it's true. But we're open-minded. We were good about the energy drink. We thought we'd hate it. We loved it. This, we were afraid of it, and our fears were absolutely founded. Do not buy this beverage.
No.
We're not going to say kudos to you.
I mean, kudos to anyone for trying things, because that's always a good thing.
You should.
But this, you don't have to even bother to spend your $1.50. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you real fast that the ingredients are, it's 91% cold brew coffee, which, I like cold brew coffee.
Right.
I like coffee.
Oh no, if that was 100% cold brew coffee and it didn't have the other stuff, probably be fine.
Although, I still don't know that I really like a carbonated coffee so much.
Yeah. But it can be. But there were those new Cokes.
Yeah, the coffee Coke turned out to be much better than I thought.
That's carbonated.
Okay, so the next ingredient is raw cane sugar, then 4% lemon juice, which is interesting considering it's not really lemon flavored, it's lime.
Lime, yeah.
And carbon dioxide, which is for the bubblies, and it just says natural flavorings. It says, with Barissimo, you can discover your true passion for everything coffee. We live and breathe the whole experience, sourcing, roasting, and blending the finest beans, offering you the chance to explore and experience our aromatic blends. Now, I'll say the Barissimo coffee from Aldi, there are some good ones. They do have a decent coffee line in the regular ground and in the K-Pods, whatever they're called.
A lot of the Barissimo is Barissimo, yes. This is a Barissimo, no.
Yes. And then it says the warning, high caffeine content, not recommended for children or pregnant or breastfeeding women. It doesn't say about the heart exploding.
No, and our hearts aren't going to explode. They're just broken.
Yes, they're just sad, sad, sad. It's 94 calories a can. I don't know why I'm telling you all this, because there is no way that you guys are going to buy this.
No.
You are not crazy enough to buy this like we did.
Fein Dining took the hit for you.
Yes.
Take the win. Run away. Don't give in to temptation.
No. Not even the curiosity.
Nope. Another negative review.
I so wish that it had been root beer, because I would rather have that.
Without the lime and the ginger and the other stuff.
Yeah. Not good, guys. Not good.
No.
We will see you next time on Fein Dining.
Fein Dining, y'all.
We didn't give it a rating.
We didn't even give it a rating. Our hearts were so broken, we forgot that we should even...
I just can't. I mean, I just have to give it a 1.
A 1. Yeah, no, I
don't even know why I'm giving it a 1, really. Do we give zeros? I'll give it a 1.
1 is fine. Maybe a 2, because I see that the underlying cold brew coffee tastes like it probably is good. It's just overwhelmed by the other. I'll give it a 1.5 just to be arbitrary.
Yeah, it's a 1. It's a 1 or a 2. I mean, I guess you could give it a little bit of credit for there is a little slight cucumber aftertaste.
Yes, I mean,
there is some lime in there.
If you look at those ingredients and you say, these are a combo that I want, then...
With my cold brew.
With my cold brew, then that's on you. You do you. We'll do us.
Yes.
But that's a 1.5. That is one beverage we are never going to put on our lips. That's going down the drain.
I was just going to say, pardon me while I go pour out the rest of it.